Two people retire on the same day from the same office, with almost the same savings. 10 years later, one is constantly worried, cutting expenses, afraid of every bill. The other is calm, financially secure, even helping grandchildren with school fees. The difference is not how much they saved. The difference is what they did after retirement. Most people believe retirement is the end of earning. That belief quietly becomes the biggest financial mistake of their lives. For 35 to 40 years, you were trained to trade time for money. Wake up, go to work, get paid. So when work stops, you feel like money must also stop. You switch from an earning mindset to a survival mindset. You start thinking only about spending less instead of earning smartly. And that is where the real danger begins. Because after 65, your biggest enemy is not low savings. Your biggest enemy is rising expenses with no new income. Healthcare costs increase. Inflation silently eats your savings. Unexpected needs appear. And slowly, the money you worked your whole life to build starts shrinking. Not because you were careless, but because you were never taught that retirement is a phase of different earning, not no earning. The good news? At this stage of life, you don't need hard work. You need smart income. The first smart income idea is turning your experience into value. After 40 years of work and life, you carry knowledge that younger people are willing to pay for. Consulting, mentoring, teaching, or advising can become a source of steady income without stress. You don't need an office. You don't need long hours. A few hours a week sharing what you already know can create a monthly income stream. For example, a retired accountant can help small shop owners manage their books. A retired teacher can tutor students online. A retired manager can guide small businesses. This is not starting over. This is monetizing wisdom. The second idea is renting what you already own. Many retirees sit in houses with extra rooms, unused portions, or property that generates no income. Renting a portion of your home, a small portion of land, or even storage space can create passive cash flow. You are not selling your assets. You are making them work for you. The third idea is dividend and income-focused investments. Instead of keeping money idle in savings accounts, shifting part of your savings into dividend-paying stocks, income mutual funds, or government-backed savings schemes can create regular monthly or quarterly income. The goal is not high risk. The goal is steady cash flow. The fourth idea is simple digital income. Today, age is not a barrier to earning online. Selling handmade items, writing, teaching a skill, or even starting a small YouTube or Facebook page around your expertise can bring income. Many retirees earn by sharing cooking recipes, gardening tips, repair skills, or life lessons. The internet does not care about your age. It rewards value. The fifth idea is part-time flexible work. Not a full-time job, but light engagement. Library work, supervision roles, consultancy, community teaching, or administrative help. These roles keep you active and bring in money without pressure. The sixth idea is turning hobbies into income. Gardening, stitching, baking, carpentry, repairing electronics. Painting. These hobbies can be sold locally or online. What you enjoy can become a small but steady earning source. The seventh idea is downsizing smartly. Many retirees live in houses larger than they need. Moving to a smaller, more manageable home can free up a large amount of money that can then be invested to create monthly income. This is not a loss. This is converting locked wealth into flowing income. The biggest mindset shift you must make is this. After 65, focus on cash flow, not savings. Savings decrease. Cash flow continues. And cash flow is what removes fear. Look at retirees who struggle financially. Most of them have one thing in common. They rely only on past savings. Look at retirees who are relaxed. They have small but multiple income sources. Nothing huge, just consistent. One earns from rent. One earns from dividends. One earns from tutoring. One earns from consulting. Together, these streams remove anxiety. You don't need one big income. You need 3 small ones. Also understand this truth. Staying financially active keeps you mentally and physically active. Income is not only about money. It gives purpose, routine, and confidence. The real retirement crisis is not financial. It is psychological. People feel they are no longer useful, no longer needed. Earning, even a little, breaks that feeling completely. Start small. Start with what you already have. Your skills, your home, your experience, your hobbies, your time. These are assets. Most retirees never see them as assets. You are not too old to earn. You are too experienced not to. And remember, the goal is not to become rich after retirement. The goal is to never feel financially afraid, because fear is what steals peace, not low income. The moment you create even one small stream of income, your confidence returns. Add another, and your stress drops. Add a third, and you start feeling financially independent again. Retirement is not the end of earning. It is the beginning of earning without pressure. So if you are over 65 and worried about money, don't look at your bank balance. Look at your unused potential. That is where your real income is hiding. Because the people who suffer after retirement are not the ones who had less money. They are the ones who stopped thinking about earning. And the people who stay comfortable are the ones who understand one simple rule. As long as you can create value, you can create income. Start today. Pick one idea. Take one small step. Turn one asset into income, and you will realize something powerful. Money did not stop when you retired. You just forgot that you still can earn it.